Hi, my Pisces. Welcome to your mid-month. Oh, something in my eye. To your mid-month. This is your love and soul guidance. So I love this type of reading because it really helps you to understand which path you're taking. If you're deviating, will help you to go back to the right path. And if you're going in the right path, well, you will know that. So let's start with the energy that will be coming towards you, or you will be in, is the Ace of Swords reverse. So let's talk about the Ace of Swords reverse. First of all, the type of energy you will be in is probably no clarity, misunderstandings. Make sure that whatever it is, remember this is the soul guidance. So we start with the general energy coming in, or you will be in. So the universe is kind of like warning you and throwing you this type of energy where you know there's going to be misunderstandings around you, with colleagues, with people, in your relationships, whatever it is, even in your work. Just make sure you check your work before you hand it in. Any project, make sure you know the role of all your colleagues involved and that you work with. Make sure you guys have clear conversations, because you might be dealing with this situation. So you can do things the right way during these last 2 weeks of January, okay, my Pisces? And what else I need to say? This usually means that you might be dealing with people that are probably going to be a little bit impatient, or you going to feel a little bit impatient here. So try to be patient. And I wanted to see what's going on behind, and you have the Judgment and you have the Empress reverse. So what it's telling me, like right in the past, like around the corner, what just happened, probably someone was being very depending on the other, someone not enjoying or satisfied with the fruits of their labor. You might not be feeling that way, or dealing with someone or a situation where you feel like, you know what, I'm not satisfied with this, or someone was not satisfied with the, you know, what the results were, or what they were doing in any situation. Could be in love, in relationship, at work, whatever it is, even in your material area. So maybe you or the other person decided, you know what, let's try this again, let's do it over again, let's do it right. And that's why now the energy will be in here about misunderstandings, you know, something is not being clear. Make sure that you try to stay clear in everything, okay? What you need to avoid, obviously, is the whip, which is repetitive patterns. And when I see this, it's so funny, because under this, the clarifier is communication. So do you guys, my Pisces, want to be over and over again in the same pattern? Because this means repetition, repetition, repetition. Are you having trouble in communication with someone or people around you? Whatever it is, you need to avoid this. So be clear in what you're doing and how you know what you're saying to people. Or make sure that when someone asks you something or say something to you, you clarify it in a nice way, okay? Just be good. Make sure you avoid this, because it's not helping you. And I know there's new communications coming in with community. So it's with people around you. So make sure you don't make the same mistakes. Make sure you clear and clarify everything that has to do with communication this last 2 weeks of January, my Pisces. What you need to focus on, go for it. It's telling you, you know what, you can go ahead in whatever path you're doing. You're going in the right path. You're doing it right. The only thing is, avoid this. Be clear, okay? And make sure you understand, okay? So what you need to focus on is staying in the right path. Stay in the path you're going. You're okay. Just go for what you want. Go for what you need. You're doing it right. Just make sure, like I said, communication, it's very important. What is your soul lesson? Blame. Change. I know, it just came up. 3 cards for you, my Pisces, that you needed to learn. So we go from loneliness first, because it was the one behind it. And I think you needed to learn that you're never alone. You have people around you supporting you. So I think you start seeing more stuff, and I think that's why you were here in the Empress, right? Could it be you? It seems like it. And you're never alone. You decided, you know, let's do this again. You know, I make mistakes. Maybe you made a mistake. Maybe you said things that you shouldn't. So avoid it again to do it. And it says to change. And it says, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So things are moving, right, in your life. And you might have to adjust things in your life, at work, in your relationships, to make sure, you know, that you are evolving with them. So there's something that you have to probably deal with or learn. But I think you'll be doing it pretty good, my Pisces, you know. And the blame, you need to be responsible for your well-being. That means communications, allowing people to come in your life, or, you know, be responsible for what you do and what you say, and your responsibilities are. So if you made some mistakes, do not repeat them again. That's why the whip is here. When it comes to your love life, only for my solos, Pisces, that you're alone completely, where, well, here you have the cause effect card. And remember, the cause and effect means that you have to be aware that your thoughts are the beginning, where everything start to then turn into the actions that, you know, whatever you're going to do. So, you know, so whatever you think, right, and what you say is the action, right? So you able to change it. Okay, so remember that. And whenever you think before you act, remember you have to do it always with integrity and joy, right? So you need to demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul. And that's how you're gonna basically attract the love toward you. So this is, remember, this is for you, my lonelies, for my solos, for my singles that have nobody. These are your activation cards and how you're going to bring love to your life. Remember, be careful with what you think and what you act and how you act, and always with integrity. And also you need to do things with joy and enjoy life, right? Bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. That's what they say, and it's like super cute, and I think it's very direct for you, my Pisces. So I think I'm gonna move for my couples. For my people that have partners and they're in couples, your activations card for love are priorities and loyalty. I know my Pisces got so many cards, and I'm just like, whoa, like the cards fell up. So you have to understand the importance of love as a priority in your relationship. And I'm going to read what it says about loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. So I think this is pretty straightforward. This Pisces reading has been pretty straightforward. There's nothing difficult to understand. So you guys know what this means, right? Priority and love and loyalty. If you guys want to make this work between you and your partner, my dear Pisces. Okay, so what is going in? What's coming? What's going? What will be? I don't know what's going on with me. I'm so tired. I've been working a lot, so I'm doing stuff. So you're gonna be the last reading of the day. So we're not doing Spanish too. So we're gonna finish an entrance fairy with this card, which is the which one is it? Oh, the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. So we're going to get an offer, probably a practical offer, maybe something new coming in at the end of January, passing through, or the beginning of February, guys. This will be the energy going at the end, that was coming at the end of January, beginning of February. So we're gonna move towards February with this energy about moving slowly, but you might get an offer, something that eventually will happen. It could be an offer of love, an offer of, I would say, someone investing in a relationship, because it's the coins in there. So for me, it's always about investing time, investing love, emotions, feelings. Also in the material thing, you could be having some offer, but that will be like moving slowly until you get it. So that means whatever you've been hoping or getting or trying to get is moving slowly, and whatever is happening, that offer that you gonna get or whatever will move slowly until you totally gonna get it. I mean, eventually will happen, but that probably will move towards the end of February. So we're going slow but steady. So it's a good news, my Pisces. So I'm gonna wish you much love and light. So I'll see you in February. Ciao.